guys, what's going on? F1 my pawn here, and welcome back to Pathfinder WOTR the Righteous. Since we last left off, if I do recall correctly, we went through the Sakorian area. I basically had to deal with a few threats, and we managed to get an absurd amount of experience by dealing with a certain individual. But ultimately, we just ended up clearing up the majority of the area there. We had to skip a few fights because they were a little bit too difficult for us. Either due to the fact that the enemies had way too much to hit, or the fact that we just weren't tanky enough. For this stream, what we're going to be doing is we are going to be continuing on our travels in the World Wound. Mainly, we're just going to do side quests and whatever quests is going to give us a lot of experience. And hopefully, we'll get to level 17, which is going to be a milestone for single target combat. But I digress. Without further ado, let's get into things and see what happens. Alright. So, as you probably are aware of last stream, we had a few things that we had to do. Namely, we had to do a bit of a circle around, or at least we're planning on that. We need to deal with a lot of companion quests along the way, so we'll probably get into those as we're doing this. But before that, we are going to need to go back to the temple here and purchase some stuff, naturally. Of course, it's going to take us some time to get everything necessary, but you know what? It's fine. We have the time, we have the means to get the items that we need, so we should be fine. We just really need to restock right now, and I think that isn't going to be too hard for us to do. As long as we rely on Nerosian here to help us with the majority. We'll sell the majority of stuff that we don't need, though. We're going to keep that, because that's fireballs. Do we need the rapier? We're not going to be using a rapier, so no point in it. Do we want a keen axe, or a keen throwing axe, alongside Frost Embrace? These are very tempting items, I must admit, but honestly, I don't really see a reason that we should keep it, aside from Frost Embrace, maybe, because of the paralyzed condition. I'll keep them both, because we could, at the very least, use Frost's Embrace here. And the Fixed Obsession is a nice ability. But, depends on what we go with. I'll sell the Mundane, though. That can go, that can go, that can go. Do we need the Tunic of the Ardent War Priest? If we were a War Priest, this would be a really good item. But we don't have that luxury. We don't need this. We don't need the Warden of Darkness, even though it's a good item to have. We are not a tank build that relies on shields. If we were, I would definitely grab this, because this is a very good item to use. But, yeah, no, let's sell some of the other stuff. We don't necessarily need any of these. This can only be worn by a Blood Rager, but we are not a Blood Rager, so might as well sell that. Sell the Melander's Present. Half of the pair is really good if we give it to Bismuth, I suppose, but other than that, I really can't see us using it, because we utilize a Amulet of Agile Fists. Goggles of Malayoshio is Keeper. We don't need the Veteran's Marks, don't need the Bracer of Dominance. Wardmaster's Amulet. It makes all ward abilities and spells grant additional AC and become extended as though using the Extend spell suite, which is a really good item if you're using ward spells. Windmaster Helmet is a good staple ability. Don't really need it, though. Cloak of Resistance plus 4 is going to be better than a Cloak of Resistance plus 3. Don't need the Amulet of Mighty Fist plus 2. Although, we can give it to Bismuth, to be fair. So I will probably do just that. We got the Headband of Inspired Wisdom. Good for AC. Not so good long-term. Belt of Mighty Constitution, a nice item, but we're not going to be using it, so we'll just give that to one of our two animal companions. Everything else seems relatively meh. Other than that, I think we're basically good. The Ring of Summoning is definitely going to be something for Aivu or something, but We don't need the Ring of Natural Armor, don't need the Ring of Protection, nor the lower tiered one. Hat of Heartening Song. Do we need that? Whenever the wearer of this hat uses any song, it gives you fast healing 1 at level 1, fast healing 2 at level 5, and increases every 4 levels thereafter. This is good long term, not so much short term. Sell that, sell this. Keep those. Do I need the Herbal Ring? Not really, I'll sell that. Draven's Hat. I don't think we'll need it, but the Profane bonus to Intelligence is always nice, so I suppose we can keep that for now. I can't really see us using anything else, so let's just buy those. We'll go price in ascending order. We're going to go to usable here. And we're just going to restock our supplies here. Don't need Magic Fang. Don't need Rave Enfeeblement. We could sell some of our scrolls that we don't need as well, so that's an option. I don't think we need to, though. Yeah, we'll just leave the rest of what we got here for now. This gives us a bonus against mind-affecting effects that rely on negative emotions. I don't think we need that. Roll Vanish, nope. Okay. Don't need Bear's Endurance, don't need Blindness. Cat's Grace is always nice, so we're just going to buy a bunch of those. We might as well have a bundle that we're going to always use, so there you go. Delay Poison. Might as well get 12. False Life is a reasonable choice if we really want it, but I'm not going to get it, because I don't really desperately need it. I got a few other things, nothing too crazy that I really need. Alright, Resists are definitely going to be on the list. So we're going to need an Acid. Oh, no, wait, we got 6. The only things that we need is 2 Fire and 1 Sonic. There we go. Lesser Restoration, we don't need. Sense Vitals, not so much an important ability. We can just forego that. It's only a d6 extra damage. Let's see, what else? Blessing of Courage and Life. Nah, we don't need it. Okay. Fireball, no. Hold Person, no. Okay. Oh, here we go. Protections. We're probably gonna want all 5 of them to be up to 6. Yeah, so we might as well get across the board too for those. Don't need Scrolls of Rage. Don't need the communal versions. Slow, no. Spike Pit, no. Vampiric Touch is tempting because it does give us temporary HP in bulk. Don't really need to pursue it, though. Wand of Shocking Grasp is a good item, I must admit, but it's only going to deal a d6 as a touch attack. So it's... We could do better. It would be good for sneak attack, to be fair, though. So that is worth considering. Animate Dead? Not really. Death Ward. Yes, we're going to need some of those. We'll get 3. We already got 4 Dimension Doors of single. I might as well get 2 more just to be safe. Don't need innovation. We are going to want the Greater False Life, though, because that could help us in a pinch. We don't need Freedom of Movement. I'll buy 1 more just to be safe, though. I mean, there's going to be a point where we may even just replace the boots that we currently got for something even better. So, better to be prepared on that end. Restoration. 3 scrolls of that should be enough. I don't need Shadow Conjuration or Evocation. Shield of Dawn. Any creature that strikes you with a melee attack deals normal damage, but takes a d6 of fire damage plus 7. Shield of Dawn is not a bad idea, in hindsight. I mean, it would work well against any melee units trying to attack us, of course. But most things are going to be immune to fire is the problem, so... Not exactly the most ideal circumstance there. There's Cleanse, which is pretty decent. Do I need Cleanse? Not really. It's only a 48. Although it's not a bad choice. I'll think about it. I'm probably going to get more so heal than I will those. But I digress. Okay, Wyvern. We probably want to get a Wyvern, to be quite honest, because we don't exactly have much in the way of Symmeldons, I suppose. So the next best thing I can do is just get a Wyvern, just to get some bite attacks, wing attacks, and stings. I'll get 6 B-Shape 4 of Wyvern. Just in case, you never know. I could also get the Dragonkind versions as well. That is an option. Stone to Flesh won't be useful to us. Trucing, we are absolutely going to want. We'll grab all those. Banishment, not so good. Oh, we do have a bunch of Polymorph Raiders and Symmeldons, though, so we could get rid of these. Symmeldons are probably the best choice for us, in hindsight. We'll get 6. That'll bring us up to 6. We'll get up to 12, at least. There we go. Greater Restoration, not really a core of our focus. Did I miss the chance to get heal? Or is it just not an option right now? I don't know. I guess I don't have summons. Or rather, we don't get the availability of that. Regardless, we will grab a Scroll of Mind Blank. We'll in fact grab 2 and 1 Scroll of Protection from spells, just to be safe. Because there is going to be a time where we're going to need those sorts of buffs. Okay, Holy Word, Key Shout. Nope. Okay, Axiomites or Soul Eaters. I don't know when we're going to need them, but summons of the highest caliber are always going to be nice, so... Summon Monster 6 is probably going to be a very handy spell for us. Undeath to Death. Yeah, it's tempting, but not really enough to warrant grabbing it. We need the heal scrolls, if we can get our hands on that. I don't think we get heal, sadly. So the closest thing that we can't get is that 48 with his cleanse. We'll grab cleanse and we'll go from there. Alright, I think that's going to be it for that. Let's bulk sell anything that we don't need here. What else? Price in descending order here. There we go. We could buy the other half of the pair, but what are we going to use it for, right? I'll just keep it there. It's not like it's going to go anywhere as far as I'm concerned. We could grab the Coin of Protection to give ourselves a DR of 5 for a minute, once a day. Which would help us deal with certain, enemies here and there. Don't have to, though. Don't have to. Nah, we'll leave it. Alright, there we go. We're just gonna quickly march over to our arcane cellar here, which is right up here. We'll have to get some arcane scrolls as well, for, obvious reasons, but, we go there, we get our stuff, be done with it. Okay, Arcane Weaver, hello. price in ascending, well, descending order, I guess. There we go. Okay, wands of create pit and all that. Yeah. That is summon monster 8. We're gonna want this. We'll want these. That's always a nice choice. Soul Reaver. I think we need those. Scroll of Dragonkind. We'll grab a bunch of them just to be safe. Alright, so gold or silver, red, green, copper, bronze, brass, blue, and black, just so we have a number of variety involving the types. And just because we can, we'll grab 3 more. There we go. Wand of Hideous Laughter we don't need. Walk Through Space we don't need. Greater Elementals, not really a necessary requirement. Okay. I think we're golden now? Yeah. We are down to 5,000, but whatever. We are going to need a polymorph back here. There we go. We will then equip ourselves with the Cloak of Cloak Resistance +4. It's going to be arguably a little better for us. Alright, and with that, I think we're golden. We'll move over to Bismuth here, so that way we can equip him with some things. Let's see, what else can we equip him with? Amulet of Mighty Fist +2. Headband of Inspired Wisdom isn't really going to change much because to his AC. Belt is going to give him more HP though, so that would be nice. Let's go with Oppressor Gloves. You never know. Although I guess these would do more damage to be fair, so that's fine. We'll give him the Blood Clarity because I can't really think of much else that he'd wear. We could technically give him Draven's Hat, to be fair, because it would give a profane bonus to intelligence, though. That's worth noting. Gloves of the Ambassador, nope. Headband of his power, nope. I think that's really all we can do for him. Oh well. That's that. Alright. Well, regardless, we gathered what we could. We expended a lot of cash to get all those scrolls, but every single scroll is going to be a necessity. Especially the polymorphs, because eventually we're probably just going to sack the Onco, or we may shift out of using the Onco form, but I want to avoid doing that as much as possible until we do reach a threshold where I'm kind of forced to get levels in something more practical. But we'll see. We'll see how far I can push this inevitable situation going forward. Now, let's see. We are going to want to start by going to the Shrine of Sacrilege, I do believe the goal was. So we're going to save on here. Alright, let's just save there. I don't really have a good title for it, but, you know, whatever. Alright, we're gonna go to the Shrine of Sacrilege to start with. We are obviously going to be exhausted from this, but that's fine. We are next going to move to Current Glen. And then we will slowly just pace ourselves going to each area. And we should be able to find some interest here and there. So it's just a matter of looking around, finding what we find. We will save here. This is the first of many locations that we are going to visit for a while. But of course, we're going to meet a lot of dangers along the way. And of course, a lot of dangers come in. We cannot charge, of course, but we can certainly intimidate. Here we go. Plague Wolf is immune to Shaken. That's perfectly fine, though. We're just going to move Ivu back. There we go. Okay, you missed. It's a good thing these guys are really easy to deal with. Yeah, no, actually, they were actually really easy to deal with. This feels a bit too easy, to say the least. I'm still gonna look around, obviously, but yeah. Nice try. Okay, yeah, no, this is really easy. Here they are. Okay, so we got some Babao, but that's about it. Okay, let's intimidate you, I suppose. There you go. Death the heretics. Glory to the great titans. Alright, well, let him come over. Okay, 5 foot. Oh, they're trying to approach. Okay. Respectable choice. Let's just focus on dealing damage here. No need to sugarcoat what we're doing here. Yeah, they're gonna just slowly approach on our terms, so it's gonna be really easy to deal with these guys. As far as I'm concerned, anyways. We move here. We can get all of them with a cone. There we go. 10 damage across the board. Pretty simple. Okay, back up a bit. They're trying their best to hit Stein to no avail. We actually get another cone. There we go. Ivu's really putting it into work, so there you go. Good go for this Babao. Actually not doing that much damage, which is good. It's actually very convenient for us. Ivu, we don't need you to do anything until your breath weapon comes up, so better to be playing it safe. There we go. Back up a bit more. Ivu, your breath weapon comes back. You just burst him down. There we go. 6 to 13. Done. That was easy. Arguably the easiest fights. I'm probably just numb to the fact that I've been dealing with just absurd odds as of late. Mind you, there's reason to believe that, to be fair. Like, it's not hard to assume, but yeah. The odds certainly have not been in our favor for certain instances. Regardless, we are going to save here and investigate further, because there's always more than meets the eye here, and you never know. I do believe this is still a dangerous area to a degree, and we should be very careful. Alright, the bows are going to come in. Alright. Got a 5 foot here. Ivu, we want you to move... Well, no, we don't even want you to move. do that. There we go. And have you move there. There you go. We'll be dealing some damage to Stein, but that's fine. Small price to pay for what we're going to be doing here. Okay. Oof. That's some damage. Alright. In they come for damage. Okay, nice. That just leaves this Babao, which is probably going to be very easy to deal with. Take a small bit of damage, but that's fine. There we go. Nice. That was easy. Perception check fails. Oh. Alright, nice try. Okay, I even failed that. Jesus. Okay. Maybe I should just reload. We do want to get the experience for the traps after all, and I don't want to guff it up. So better to play it safe than sorry. This, of course, does mean that we need to re-fight these guys, but whatever. Alright, there we go. Ow. You've managed to hit me. Not fun. Ow, you've hit me for another sneak attack. Lovely. That's not cool. Well, I guess we'll heal passively, so it's not all bad, but still. It's pretty bad. Alright. Dazzling display. 5 foot. Okay, they're gonna try their absolute best to ruin our day. I'm just gonna deal with the bow here. There we go. Nice. Hive backs up. There we go. Ow. Alright. Yeah, these guys stand absolutely no chance. As long as we just whittle these guys down properly, we should be fine. This guy's gonna have a rough time, to say the least. Yep, there you go. He's no longer got the flanking boost, so there you go. Combat finishes, we get a ton of experience for our troubles. We will save here, and we will march forward. Now, hopefully, with a successful check this time. Yep, we spot the trap. This time, hopefully, if we succeed, of course, we can disable all the traps here and get some significant WoW experience. Well, at least 100 experience here and there. Ow. That's not cool. We'll reload again, just so we get the better results, and we should be good. Alright. There we go. Alright, round 2. There we go, finally. Took a bit, but we managed in the end. We're going to save here with the successes in mind. Oh, that is another load, because I was not expecting a trap there, of all things. God. There you go. There we go. Nice. Save that. Oh, hello, voracious Glabrezu. Back up immediately because of that. But yeah, no, you can see that I was playing it. Yeah, I was playing it for, say, for a reason. Because of things like this just appearing out of goddamn nowhere. The AC of 50 AC units actually kind of concerning, but not concerning enough to warrant you know, really it's not that concerning. It's a little concerning more than anything, but that's about it. All we gotta do here is use a Greater False Life here, I think. We'll then need to use a Restoration, obviously, to make sure we're not suffering from negative effects from the lack of dex, obviously. Got some Cleanse here if we ever need it. Don't really need too much, but we just need to get our AC high enough that we'll be fine. Simple Mage Armor should cut it for now. That'll bring us up by 4. What else? We could do Barkskin. We could. But I think I want to save that for later. We could do... Yep, we could do Cat's Grace. That's going to give us a big boost. Don't really need anything too crazy. Greater Invisibility is tempting, but not required for this. I think we should be fine to go from there. Let's get a polymorph into a Symmeldon, at least. There we go. We'll go for the charge here. We should be fine to make this work. We should be able to deal with the Glabrezu here with relative ease. Yep, there you go. With very good ease, no less. There we go. Let's see what they do. They're gonna come up, over. Okay, as expected. The bows are coming in. Nice. Okay, the voracious Glabrezu is angry, obviously. We're gonna just demolish his forces here by ruining his entire force. There you go. Here, we're gonna move Ivu there. Ow. Okay, there we go. Just move back here a bit. There you go. Alright, this guy's not having a fun time, but that's expected. Alright, I think it's time we just go full ham on this guy. Alright, let's do this. There we go, we get the damage on the voracious dude. He's going to start doing full attacks on us, as expected. Alright, let's 5 foot here. He is now shaken. Whether that lasts next turn, that's another question entirely. Hopefully, yeah, it does last, so that's good. That means we get a ton of sneak attacks off. Still not enough to deal with him fully, but you know what? It's fine. As long as we're slowly going to get the kill here. Okay. Alright, nice. We brought him down to 9. Will Ivu be able to take him out with a breath weapon? Probably not, but... Nope, we actually did. Impressive. We get 2,160 experience from both. Well, one for each of the Glabrezu. We do get a Tsunami Scroll and a Fire Scroll. Both are very high-level scrolls, which are going to help us long-term. Short-term, not so much. Long-term, absolutely. We get the Monster Hunter's Diary, which is interesting. Doesn't appear to be much beyond that point. We're going to save here, though, all the same. Because that is still experience for us. Alright, let's attempt to disarm this. 180, not bad. Oh, hold on. This is going to be a bit of a dangerous fight, because I do recall this being an area of danger. And ooh boy, is this going to be a pain in the butt. Yeah, no, there's like a very specific circumstance here. Yep. These things are not fun to deal with. Yeah, so to give you an idea, this guy is absolutely dangerous as hell. If it wasn't already evident enough. He's currently flat-footed, but he is a pretty dangerous individual. Not as dangerous as Glabrezu, mind you, but still equally threatening. He is like 4 times the amount of experience that Glabrezu does have, so that is worth noting. I think this is going to be one of the instances we're going to start summoning, so we're just going to get Aivu ready for that. So we'll move him over here. Gormandiazir comes in. Now, do we go for just basic attacks, or do I go full ham here? Probably going to need a dazzling display here, at least. 5 foot away. Just to play it safe, even. Okay, Aivu, we want you, my friend, to summon an Earth Elemental here, I think. Even just as a distraction, above all else. But yeah, no, the Earth Elemental is a necessity here. There we go. Ow. Okay. Is he still feared? He's not feared, but he's still flat-footed. That's good. Okay, we're gonna 5 foot here. Yeah, no, I'm not too worried about the Glabrezu, honestly. But the others are certainly a concern, so let's see. What else can we do here? We can certainly do a Firestorm, but I don't think that's gonna cut it against these guys here. A Cleanse would probably be a good choice here. Or a... I guess a Disintegrate also works, but I think they've got... Yeah, they got spell resistance, so that's basically AC for spells. Affected by spell resistance. Yeah, most things are. Okay. I guess we can do a... Axiomite and Soul Eater here. That would be an ample distraction temporarily anyways. Oh, another turn. Okay, Aivu. Getting really hefty with the turns here, huh? Let's see. What else can we do here? Anything ranged would be ideal. You know what? Magic Missile. Why not? A simple staple spell. Boom. Failed to overcome the spell resistance, though, which sucks. Kind of predicted, though. Ow. We do get the sneak attacks, though, so that's a plus, to say the least. We'll back up here. Ow. Let's do this. Whoops. Alright, Aivu is probably going to get KO'd here. I'm not too surprised if they do. Let's minimize this temporarily. We're gonna start by going for this guy. Not bad. Alright, Elder Earth Elemental's gone. We're gonna have a bit of a rough time, but Aivu is the only individual that is gonna be a worry here. There we go. 5 foot away. Ow. Deal with the bow next. Alright, 5 foot again. Ow. 5 foot again. Let's demoralize you. There we go. How long are you shaking for? 12 seconds? Not bad. 5 foot again. Well, you are shaking for that long. Might as well give it a chance. Close enough. Alright, that's 5 misses. Jeez. You are still flat-footed, though, so that's good. And that's clear. We did lose out on Aivu going down, but you know what? It's fine. It's fine. The fact that we actually won that is impressive. We do get Blitz Cuts, which is a +3 shock finesse-wielding weapon. Otherwise, we got nothing too crazy beyond that. But hey, the experience was certainly worth it. And I do believe there is a secret area around here that we got to be careful of, but the most important is actually these. Those slabs are actually very important to grab, and the demon blood is only even more useful, so grabbing those sorts of things do come in handy to a degree. We're going to grab all this. That does give us magical essence, which is a very good item for us. I do believe this area does open up. No, it doesn't open up into anything, never mind. I thought it did, but I guess not. Memory must not be as sharp as it used to be here. Whatever. Alright. I might be thinking of another area anyways, but I digress. Rambling aside, we are able to get to full HP. We've done what we could here. We just had to do a little bit of buffing, nothing too crazy. And as a result, we got some more experience, so that's nice. And in doing so, we are now... Yeah, we're getting there. It's gonna be a long grind to get to level 20 anyway, so I kind of expected this. Alright, next objective on our list. We are going to go to Current Glen with Ulbrig here. Yeah, we're going to be exhausted, obviously, but that's fine. Alright, before we actually go further, let's see. Advanced Squadron's fine, okay. I'm going to save here, just to be safe. You never know. Alright, we're almost at Current Glen. Before we go any further, we're going to advance our troops here. Let's check the Crusade here. We've strengthened the chain of commander. We're doing quite well there. Let's see. Army, help with the nail. We do need to do that diplomatic issue. But otherwise, we should be fine. Studying the... Yeah, so we're going to actually get the help of the Ordered Nail, so that way we get more Hell Knights. Hunting down mutiny is not a requirement for us right now. And we should be good. We are going to need to study the Sword of Valor, though. That is going to be our next objective after the Bell of Mercy. Because there are merits to doing so. You'll understand why soon enough. But, yeah. Now let's go to the campaign. Let's see. We don't have enough money to recruit any more people, but that's perfectly fine. We are going to make an effort to move over to here. Advanced Squadron B we'll leave alone. This army, we want to march all the way across. It's going to take a lot of movement for this Crusader army to go into place, or position rather. That's perfectly fine. We are going to save here. Now, am I capable of dealing with this fortification? Not really. I'll move back to Advanced Squadron B, because they're going to start moving this way. And I'm confident I can deal with this army here. So we're going to try that. Okay, we're going to save. And here we go. Let's pray this is enough. Alright. So obviously the biggest issue is going to be dealing with the two forces and the spellcaster, of course. Because they're going to start doing damage. Let's see, who are you going to target? You're going to target those guys, okay. Respectable choice. Let's delay our turn here. Lay on hands other here. There we go. Alright, before we move any further, we're going to cure the wounds of the clerics here. There we go. That way he's focused on dealing with these guys. As expected. Just slowly whittle down the forces here. Oh wait, these cultists are probably going to do some nasty stuff here. Let's heal self here. Move here. We are going to heal others on the clerics, just to be safe. There we go. Ooh, there goes our troops, so that's a load. I should only have had one of those units there. That is my mistake. Whatever. No big deal. Let's whittle down the incubi here as the focus. Alright, let's have these soldiers move here. Ow. Heal self. Heal other. There we go. Alright, these are gonna move there, so we want to disintegrate these guys, I guess. We've got 42 HP here, so we'll be fine. There we go. Gonna move these soldiers up. Out, there goes the majority of our units. Great. Now, if I get rid of this unit here... There we go. Move these warriors back. Let's see, you won't be able to do anything, but we can certainly heal our troops here. Bada boom. Who are you going to hit? You're going to hit that group, as expected. Alright, if we heal the cultists here, there we go. Yeah, we need to move you away. Alright, do this. Move you away. Okay, what are you gonna do? You're gonna hit them. Okay. Okay. Okay, this is gonna get really nasty really quick. I feel like I'm gonna be in pain. Yep. As expected. God damn it. Yeah, now that's... We're gonna suffer a lot of losses no matter what, and I don't exactly like that idea. Okay. Let's go back to our campaign here. Advanced Squadron B, we need to give you a bit of an easier prey, because it's clear that we're not going to get you to deal with the demon army here. Not as you are right now. There's probably a better way we can go about dealing with them, but for now, we don't really have the luxury of it right now. So let's save our efforts for later. Gonna close out. And let's go to Current Glen. But before that, let's go into F10. Go into the toy box here. We are going to remote, and we want to bring Ulbrig along. There we go, buddy. In we go to Current Glen, which is where he wants us to go. And we shall deal with this quest, assuming we can actually handle it at this point. Because it's going to be a question of whether we're able to handle it or not, because I'm not even sure.
I will not falter.
Regardless, we're going to polymorph here. And let's save here before we start jumping the gun, but yeah. Easily managed to succeed the check. Let's go check out the stone.
Don't even try not answering me. If you fail me, you tricksy lump of rock, I swear on Pelura's backside, I'll crush you into rubble with my bare hands.
It's hardly the stone's fault.
This is a stone of voices. If there's no one left to speak, what use is it?
What are you hoping to hear?
I don't know. Anything but silence will do.
Go on, Ulbrig. Do it.
Right. Don't let me down.
Ulbrig carefully presses his broad palm against the stone surface. This time, the stone responds instantly, and not with a faint shimmer, like the last time, but with a blinding light. You can make out a winged figure and a radiant glow.
Yes! I knew it! I knew it!
You got an answer?
Not in words, but words are not needed here.
What was that griffin?
It was a manifestation of my god. The first I've seen since I woke up in this mad world of yours. My god is alive, don't you see? And that means part of Sakorian still lives as well.
Where does the portal lead?
I have no idea, but I'll find out very soon. Well, are you coming with me?
Yeah, let's go.
Let's go, you say. Let's run, say I. Let's fly.
Alright, into the portal. YOLO. Let's do this. Well, this is going to get interesting really quickly, considering that the fact that, well, the portal opened to something. Seems like Sakorian isn't dead yet. I guess we'll have to do a bit of a investigate and see what we find. I can't believe my eyes. It's like I'm back in Sakorian. Let's go down. Well, I'll be damned. So Sakorian is still alive and well. Huh. Interesting. Well, who knows really, right? Alright, Knowledge World, we'll save here. And it seems like we certainly got something to investigate. At least we'll load and make sure to get our checks right, so... We should at least make sure we get our checks in, so that way we can get more power, as you know. By now, at least, anyways. An ancient Sakorian hymn, praising the spirits of nature, have been carved into stone. There's a knowledge check here as well, so we'll check that out. Well, hey, 1,440 experience for each skill check is not a bad thing for us. Of course, that does mean that we're going to need higher skill checks every single time, but whatever. It's cool. We will make it work. Again, a reload, but pretty obvious at this point. Okay. Man, we're really failing those world checks, huh? Oh well, we'll be fine. Oh, come on. What's the check DC? We've been rolling poorly. Okay, so I need to roll above a... It basically is a 40% chance to succeed. Okay, that would explain a lot. We'd need to use heroism if we wanted to, you know, make the check in our favor. At least a little bit, anyways. Oh well. Every single check is fine. We'll just reload until we get a success. That's just the norm of it at this point. Experience as natural. There we go. Depiction of the world tree can be seen on the mossy stone. This is how the Sakorians imagined the universe to be. Alright. Let's check it out. Another knowledge world check. Oh, hello. Oh. Indeed. Probably deal with it before it becomes a, threat, huh? The scene from a myth of a great hunt has been carved into ancient stone. At the center is the depiction of a divine wolf. Alright, let's, charge this beast, or at least, move over to this beast. It appears to be an undead creature of some kind. A natural danger, to say the least. Also appears that there's a dangerous swarm. Huh. Not sure what that swarm is, but hopefully it's not gonna hurt us. We'll have to see. Ow. Huh. That's a dangerous individual thing. Oh god, okay. Well, hopefully I'm not in a big predicament here, but we'll see. Oh no. That would explain things. Okay. Ow. Yeah, this is a danger. I don't think I have anything on me that's gonna help against the swarms. Oh god. Let's see, these are diminutive, right? Yeah, they're diminutive, so... Physical damage from weapon, yeah. So we're gonna need to move up here, at least. We're gonna have to pretty quickly polymorph back. We're gonna have to reload the fight, because we need the, we need to swap the Amulet of Agile Fists out. Because of that. We need the Swarmbane clasp here, because, swarms, are currently our bane. So, yeah. I guess this is a good time to see what the... Yeah, this is actually a good time to see if the finesse training from the claws actually applies to everything else. So, let's give it a go. We're gonna transform back. There we go.
Not hesitate.
Now, if I were to take this off, I'm gonna lose out on my finesse, supposedly. So, we've got a... finesse wielding, okay. Now, do I get my damage to it, though, is the question. I guess for now, what I will do is I will use the... I guess I'll also use the... the restoration to cure my exhaustion. There we go. Alright, so I'm currently rocking... what? Alright, so I've got a D4 plus 12. I'm technically dealing half damage because of the weapon. Weapon training, weapon specialization, yep. Weapon specialization, weapon training, as expected. We're running off dexterity. It appears I don't run, my dex damage on, my horn attack, my magic gore, which is interesting. To be fair, it is a secondary weapon, so I'm not too surprised. Let's see, what happens if I phase shape, though? Because I know it applies to my claws, the bonus to damage. But let's see. Okay, so my claws deal 13. My wings deal 11. Oh, I see. Okay, so it does run off my strength. It's not that big a loss. It just means I deal less damage with my claw attacks. But other than that, we should be... well, my other attacks, but other than that, we should be fine. So we are going to use... well, first we're going to put on the... let's put on the Swarmbane Clasp. This will give us the ability to claw attack with, you know, against swarms with relative ease. We will then use Heroism. We will follow up with Mage Armor. Not that we would need it as much as we do anything else. We are going to need to do Stone Skin, though. Stone Skin would certainly help. Although, from the looks of it, we are running low on Stone Skin. So let's brace for that, I suppose. Alright, let's save. We'll save on pain, because you never know. Alright, let's charge. Deal with the chaotic animal. Alright, let's see. It's got a attack of 7, so it's not that bad to deal with. Alright, 5 foot. What are you gonna do? You're gonna... oh, you're doing... okay, so the Devoured Horse is doing swarm attack damage. Which is interesting. Yeah, Meat Shield. Only takes half damage from all attacks that deal hit point damage. I am dealing damage to the swarm, though, because of the situation, though. Which is interesting. Yeah, so this Meat Shield basically takes half the damage that we would normally deal to swarms. Okay, nice. So yeah, no, it's the Boga Swarm that was doing the damage, not the creature itself. Ow. We get Dimensional Anchored. Huh. That's interesting. I think this is the first instance that we've been hit by Dimensional Anchor. Huh. Examining the carcass after the battle makes it clear that the horse is not plagued at all. It looks very strange, though, as if it had perished long ago and some kind of parasite took over its dead body. That's concerning, to say the least, but not impossible given the circumstances. I'm not too surprised that could have happened. But it does raise concerns that there might be an infestation happening here. At the very least, we dealt with the problem before it became a danger out of hand. But yeah. Let's check out the rest of the Sakorian area, I suppose. Help! They're gonna eat me! Oh. These swarms are everywhere, huh?
I'm gonna rip them in half!
Well, at least we got some aids in the form of, Okay, so we got some devoured citizens, guardsmen. Nothing too crazy. Start with a charge attack there. There we go. The Bogo swarms are coming in to do their thing. Alright, we're just gonna have Ulbrig just run off. Don't want him going into melee, naturally. At least these guys seem like they will be able to deal with them. It's just a matter of time. Yeah, the swarms are just nasty, in general. Alright, let's move up here. We can get sneak attack on top of it, so that's nice. There we go. We'll deal with the devoured citizens first, naturally, so that way we can deal with the swarms next, and we'll go from there. Alright. At least they're being distracted to this degree, so that's good. Okay. Focus on this one, so that way we get the sneak attacks on the swarm, so that's good. Alright, that's the next swarm there. There you go. Alright, now we deal with the last one, and then we focus on them. We should be good. Pretty simple stuff. Alright, we even got some healing, so that's a plus. Alright, we're gonna combo the devoured citizen. Okay, we're gonna just casually 5 foot away there, just to get us some distance here. The thin Boga swarms are now the last things that we gotta worry about, but yeah. No more bodies that we have to worry about. Pretty simple stuff. Yep, the healing comes in clutch. Alright. Now the Boga swarms are gonna be demolished, or slowly but surely they will be, anyways. Just gonna take time. Barbarians having a rough time, to say the least. Oof, damage. Alright, that's another... I think that's one of the swarms dealt with. Sigvorn is trying his absolute best to overcome these threats, but so far so dangerous. At least the healing's coming in clutch. But I mean, hey, these swarms are nasty, so... Okay, we're gonna start moving up to deal with this next one. Ow. Not a fan of the Boga swarms, but whatever. Can't really combo them, though. That's the problem. Well, hopefully we overcome these swarms. We'll see. Ow. Let's focus on you. And then we're just gonna 5 foot here. There we go. Alright, that's 2... Yeah, that's 2 more... That's 2 swarms, rather. Swarms are gonna take a long time to deal with. I don't... Yeah, we're not really built to deal with swarms is the problem, so... No matter what, we're gonna have a rough time here. If we had more element damage, I'd definitely say we have a better shot, but... This is just meh. We'll have to see. We've managed to deal a significant portion to this one, though, so that's good. Oh, this guy's gonna move. Okay. Good job, Ulbrig. Okay, you're gonna do damage, okay. Hasn't stopped us from taking these guys out, though. Damn. Not enough. Close. Really close, though. Alright, at the very least, Besnaria, whoever this person is actually doing really good for healing, so there you go. Alright, there you go. All that's left is this one, so there you go. Nice. Just gotta combo this last one, this last swarm, and then we're good. Alright. It's gonna be as easy as just taking this guy out, so... Alright. Well, at least we're dealing around 15 damage for each strike, so that's good. That's enough for me. As long as we are in this area, dealing with the swarms is necessary, so... Yeah. Alright. Almost done. Alright, 540 experience per. That's not bad. Alright. I told you, no mages. The young woman shakes a lock of dark hair out of her face and casts a look of frustration at the big man in worn Numerian armor. She is breathing heavily after the battle. Oh, come now, Yissa. The warrior wipes the sweat from his brow with his broad hand and shakes his head. There's no irritation in his calm voice, only weariness. I have received reports the hunger that moves at the south gate. I had no time to stop and think. I'll make sure you do next time. Ugh, the stench of sorcery. She makes a show of wafting away the air in front of her face. I can hardly hear Serena through it. The goddess is displeased. Well, I'm sorry, Yissa. Next time, before I ride off, I'll have a good old think, and I'll just let the demons run amok in Gunrun. And forgive me for stinking. The next bathing day, I'll make sure to scrub my arm. Her expression turns pained as she raises her narrow hand sharply in the air. Enough. Talking to you is impossible. You're behaving like a barbarian, and in front of our visitors, too. Her amber eyes lose some of their frostiness as she surveys your party. I'm sorry you had to witness that. Someone may have forgotten how to act like a chieftain, but I still remember the laws of hospitality. Welcome to Gunrun, travelers. Serena promised to lead you here, and here you are. The warrior casts an appraising glance at you. So you're them, then. The Outlanders from those hazy prophecies. You come in peace, and you're well met. And welcome home. She smiles at Ulbrig. You were expecting us. She was expecting you. The man in Numerian armor cast a sidelong look at his companion. We both were. She glares back at the warrior, but smiles quickly return to her face. The great Serena caught the scent of one of your party during the heavenly hunt. Many nights passed. It was you. Her gaze fixes on Ulbrig. The moment you awoke, Serena knew. Oh, the spirit of old Sakorian is strong in you. I can sense it now, too. Serena, you say? Never heard of that goddess. But that's no surprise to me. We got a lot of them. Trailing off, Ulbrig strokes his beard. We had a lot of them, I should say. In the old days. It doesn't matter that you don't know our goddess. What matters is that she knows you. Can't argue with that. If she knows me, maybe she knows my god as well. How did I wrong Archivar? Why won't he answer me? Serena knows all. She will most certainly help you. Who are you? The woman proudly steps forward, partially blocking the warrior. I am Yasena, the shaman of this tribe, guardian of our traditions, spiritual mother, and conduit of the will of the last goddess of Sakoris. The man politely ducks his head. And I'm Sigvorn, the chieftain of this place. More like headsman. Sakorian chieftains don't rub elbows with mages, and they don't wear Numerian metal on their chests. The shaman points a delicate finger at Sigvorn's armor. For the first time, a shadow of irritation passes over the man's face. No, I am the chieftain, yes sir. I've been protecting this town with a weapon in my hand for going on 10 years already. And going to keep it doing it, even if you think everything I do, every breath I take, every way I scratch my butt is wrong. Even if our ancestors spit on me for the sky above, I'm gonna keep doing it. We are leaders of this town. These are the last inhabited lands of Old Sakoris, and we take pains to preserve our heritage. It's painful, alright. Like preserving a boot that's lost its pair. And what about you, strangers? Aren't you going to introduce yourselves? I am Stein, Knight Commander of the Crusaders, leader of the 5th Crusade. Really? If I'd known, I would have put on my dress armor. Oh wait, I don't have any. Serena, who is that? Oh, you know her, trust me. Serena is one of the most remarkable beings that you have ever met in your life, but we will have time to talk about her later. Not here, and not now. What kind of an answer is that? You're saying this Serena of yours brought us here? Then it must have been for a reason. Take us to her. Patience is a virtue. You will see Serena, I'm sure, but it might be difficult. Either way, before you go to her, you should visit the town, our tiny but still living piece of Sakoris. Oh, I wouldn't miss it for the world. I almost lost hope of seeing fellow Sakorians alive ever again. I nearly went mad with grief when I saw the Stone of Voices was silent. There was no one to answer me. You can't imagine how delighted we were when the stone suddenly came to life. It's always been silent, as far as I know, and then suddenly. The point is, today, you are a guest of Gundren. You will see Serena later, soon, but not until she wishes it. Where are we? She sweeps her arm around a wide and fluid gesture, settling her bracelets jingling melodically. This is Gunrun, the last stronghold of the old Sakoris. This land will resurrect our great homeland to former glory. The warrior continues, echoing her passionate tone. A patch of barren land on the very edge of the world, a little town of refugees and worth as much as a beggar's spittle on a country road. And our home, which we will fight for till the last drop of blood is spilled. I look at the two of you and I don't know what to think. Part of me feels like I never left home. You talk like we talked. And you look like you could be my very own kin, but at the same time, you're strange as if you just came down from the moon. And you're just as confusing as us. You and I look of an age. I might even be slightly older, but then again, you're is also old enough to be my great-grandfather. And you saw Sakoris back when it was still green. It's enough to make your head spin. Should I talk to you like you're just another townsman, or pay my respects to you as an honored ancestor? Oh, none of that now. Honors and ceremonies is the last thing I need. The amount of time has gone by, I know, and a lot has changed in the world. But we chanced to meet here, and we accepted each other. And if we seem strange to each other, well, no matter. We'll get used to it. How did this place come to be? Its origins are linked to the fall of the old Sakoris. It's a story of the sorrowful days when the caravans of refugees, dreaming of salvation, reached out to Ustalav. Back then, our ancestors didn't know that our neighbors were, how should I put it, none too honorable. Our people were looking for a place to sleep and a piece of bread, but they were met with a wall of pikes. The Ustalovs didn't want to let their refugees in, so our people were forced to turn back, and Gunrun, a small fishing village on the border, became the refuge of those poor souls. A good 100 years have passed since then, and to this day, we've none too fond of Ustalav, to put it mildly, and rightly so, of course. I'm not one of those who claim that every person in Ustalav is a rotten scoundrel. That's nonsense. It's every second person. She nods, and this is the first time you've seen the two agree on anything so far. Can I learn the story of the demise of Chorus? Oh, it happened a long time ago. 100 years have passed since the demon hordes destroyed our shining lands. Not a day goes by that I do not grieve for it. My heart's wound still bleeds. I'm imbibed by the pain with my mother's milk. Couldn't you have imbibed something useful? Like which mushrooms are safe to eat, or when the best time of the year to plant turnips? Sigvord's murmured commentary trickles into the conversation. And this man has the blood of Sakorian chieftains flowing his veins. You shouldn't have spent so long roaming as a sellsword, Sigvord. The ways of those ungodly Numerians are set too deeply into your minds. Yasuna casts a withering look at Sigvord. You're both right in your own way. And you're both idiotic children in your own way, too. You're arguing and needling each other just like we did back in my clan. Can you finish the story about Sakorius? Right. Sakorius. Sakorius should have endured for thousands of years, but it fell in a single night. Must have been the will of the gods. Sakorius fell in a single night because it turned a blind eye to the cult of Deskari for too long. And the will of the gods had nothing to do with it. It was the will of Arielu Vorash. Devious scum. Her face twists in resentment. That name, I don't want to hear it. May it sink to oblivion. After that one, how could anyone trust a mage? At the time, in the skilled hands, any tool can be useful. Who were we just fighting now? We don't really know ourselves. We call those creatures the hunger that move. Small demon stuff themselves inside the skin of dead men, and off they go. Disgusting. They didn't always come so close to town. We haven't had cause to look into them before now. Let's take a look around town. The warrior perks up, stretching and flexing his muscles. You're right. We've done enough talking. Can't hang around all day, can we? Yissa, you stay here if you want, but I've got a trade council soon. Sigvord offers a nod of farewell and strides off, his troop following behind him. Lovely. I see you can't wait to get a look at our town, but give me a few more minutes. There's something you must know without delay. You've appeared on our doorstep at a difficult time. An unknown sickness has swept through our town in recent days, and Sigvord has quarantined Gunrun's right bank. I wanted to heal the sickness using the power of the Great Serena, but Sigvord won't even let me come near the inflicted. He packed them all into one building and put a guard at the door. He sent off for a healer from Numeria, and now he's just waiting for them to arrive, but will the sick last that long? If only someone could convince that bull-headed man to let me help. But it's not just that. There's no way to reach the other banks now. I trust you'll find a solution. I'll see you later at Wolfshorn. Our conversation is still to come. So it is. Okay. Things are proving to be interesting. There is no magical gear, obviously, but it appears that there's some influence of Numeria here. Among a few other things, I would imagine. That is a potion of greater heroism. Impressive. Alright, so yeah, there's plenty of loot here and there, nothing too crazy. Full gun. But yeah, no, it seems like this, okay, so it's basically demon mites that we're having a bit of a problem with, huh? But yeah, no, this is Gunruns. This is going to be my first time actually exploring this place, so I'm going to take my time. But ultimately, it's just going to be exploring the area, grabbing what we can. Nothing too crazy. Who knows, maybe we'll find a merchant around here. Out of just simple curiosity for items. Hard to say. Bunch of things, though, that's for sure. Well, hello. Move along, Stira. Don't make my job any harder. Can't cross the bridge. Chief's orders. Please, my mother's on the other side. You can see yourself that I'm not sick. Halt. I can't see a thing. Catching this sickness is the last thing I want to do. Okay. That's far enough. The burly fellow standing in front of the bridge. Unhurriedly peeling an apple. He glances at you, barely bothering to take a break from his task. I told you 100 times, there's a quarantine. Stand on your side with the rest of the afflicted. The healer will arrive soon. Chieftain's orders. I don't need anything right now. Well, that's rude. What a rude dude. Whatever. It's not like we need to get aggressive with him. It appears that there's more bodyguards over here. Nothing too crazy. So basically just stay on one side and just hope. But yeah, no, it's clear that we've got one side here that's filled to the brim with stuff. Probably gonna have to talk with the chieftain to convince him to let us to the other side. But other than that, we should be fine. Hello? A knowledge world check. Let's do that. Why not? It is a DC 25. We've got to roll pretty high. I mean, we could use a heroism check here. I mean, there's no harm in doing so. We might as well, right? I do believe... Wait, don't we have heroism on already? We should already, I think. Yeah, no, we already do. Never mind. There we go. The idol dedicated to the tribe's ancestors stares down at you in harsh benevolence, radiating tranquility and sanctity. As long as it stands here, the townsfolk need not fear the corruption of the abyss. Interesting. Well, we'll save here and investigate further. See what we find. Oh, what's going on here? I guess that... Okay, so that area broke. To the chieftain's house. Huh. Okay, but I can't go any further unless I actually... Huh. Let's see. Talk to Yasena the shaman, talk to Sigvorn the chieftain. Okay, but where is Sigvorn? Is he in the chieftain's house? In which case I'm gonna have to cross here anyways. Like, seriously, what? What do you expect of me? I gotta go to the other side. Okay, I guess I'm gonna have to convince them to let me through, huh? That's the only way I can see about this working. Yasena offers you a friendly nod. You chose an auspicious hour to appear on our doorstep. Wolf's Shome welcomes its guest. Ulbrig Ulsek, servant of the Heavenly Griffin, knocking at your door. May I cross the threshold of Wolf's home? You are a welcome guest in this house. Come in. It's an honor to have you. Ulbrig looks at the shaman in surprise, as though he expected a different response. Laughing, he wags his finger at her. Surely you don't let a visitor from another tribe in so easily. What if I wasn't who I claimed to be, but of some Uglin or Fae? You should have tested me. Asked me some questions to catch me out. But anyways, you've bidden me to come in, so I'll come in. But you should thank the gods that, this time at least, I am who I say I am. I didn't know. The shaman lowers her head like a little girl apologizing to her teacher. I keep the old ways, but so much has been lost. Thank you for pointing out my area. Or my error, rather. Why did you call me? How could I not? She cocks her head in one side and gives you a friendly and open smile. You're all that fills Serena's visions these days. The visions come to me, one after another, and in each one I see you. You are the one who walks beside you. You and the one who walks beside you, rather. That must be me, then. And Serena, is that she-wolf that appeared before us in the ruins of Kurtaglan? Ulbrig pensively strokes one of the braids in his beard. A good omen, but what did we do to deserve it? I've never been in your town before, and sorry, but I've never heard of Serena either. But she knows of you. Is it not enough? What can I do for Gundren? Do you wish to help us? I knew your arrival was a good omen. I had doubts at first, for Serena's visions are always not clear. I wondered if you would be a great boon to, or a great misfortune. And even though only time will reveal the truth, I will have faith that our future is bright. Gundren's troubles are many, you know. We are few in number. It is difficult for us to defend our home and gather food, but as long as Serena watches over us and we remember the honor, as long as we remember and honor her, all will be well. The great wolf will show us the right path. How could it be any other way? And yet, there is one thing that has long since given me cause to worry. Serena's shrine in the sacred grove. Once, long, long ago. Yes, just like in the tales. A genuine smile brightens her face and makes it very young. Long, long ago, the grove was like a place of safety, and people were free to enter the shrine. Can you imagine? Shamans of ages past could see Serena with their own eyes. Speak with her just like we're speaking right now. Not through obscure images and visions. Oh, how I wish I could return to Gunrun those days. Who can say? Perhaps you come here to change everything. This stone looks old. Could it be from Zakoris? Oh, may I hold it for a moment? I've never seen one before, but I've heard a lot about them. The shaman takes a stone in her hand with great care. It's so ancient, and yet it still holds power. They use charms like these to honor the forest spirits. Spirits like the little godlings. They're so weak, but they're still useful. The sacred grove still has a few altars standing. You can try your luck. Perhaps a charm will awaken at one of them. Those monsters at the gate, you find them troubling, do you not? It is true. Demons at our very gates? Serena sends me visions of a dark, coiling evil, keeping its way into the town, but I can never discern its source. We must search the surrounding lands and learn where the hunger that moves come from. Evil, you say? You know, on our way here, we came across more than just your Serena. We also ran into some Uglin with wings like a fly. I remember it saying something about its master. Could that be what your goddess is warning you about? It could very well be. If I could hear her voice more clearly. If I knew the sacred rituals better, then I wouldn't have to guess. Oh, don't be so hard on yourself. You're doing a fine job. Deal with the gods is always tricky business. Bamboozled at every step you are. I haven't heard a peep from my god in a long time. Why? What did I do to deserve to anger him? Your guess is as good as mine. Where should I start looking? Her face becomes more pensive, as if she's trying to summon images from her memory. Darkness. Thick, rustling darkness. The smell of dirt, moisture, and stone dust, and splashing water. Waves. Crashing one by one against a shore. That is what Serena is telling me, and Serena's never wrong. Look for a place that resembles this vision, and may the Great Wolf's blessing be with you. I'm just going to quickly go through the dialogue here. Nothing too crazy. I'm not going to bother reading this, honestly. We've gone through a lot of dialogue already, so yeah. Alright. So apparently Goldenrund is having a bit of an issue with the lands currently, so just a matter of figuring out what the problem is. I think we'll have to follow the landscape here and follow the river, because that seems to be the core of the problem right now, above all else. So as long as we follow the river, we might find a solution to our problem. Or at least I think that might be a way we can go about doing things, anyways. We'll have to see. Well, I guess we're going to do anything. We should probably, Oh, we failed a perception check. Hold on. Should probably load that, huh? Yeah, let's load. Sucks to suck, but whatever. We're gonna have to go through that dialogue again, but we'll just speed through it. No need to, sugarcoat what we're doing. But I do believe we need to go south here. Otherwise, we won't be able to solve the problem. I'm thinking, given the circumstances, it is a, I think we're going to need to make a perception check. Well, no, we're going to need to hear the water, which is going to be the problem. Okay, there we go. Alright, there we go. Done. Quickly do a once over here. Alright, let's see. Journal. Protect the forest temple. Explore the town. Pretty simple stuff. Find a layer of the hunger that moves. I do believe we need to go to the, yeah, we need to go far end here. We're gonna have to save, obviously. But other than that, we should be fine. It's just a matter of succeeding against the check over here, I believe. Seriously? My god, okay. This is gonna be harder than I thought. This is quite the difficult perception check that we need to overcome, apparently. And that's assuming that we can actually handle these threats here. Because, so far, it seems like the threats are quite dangerous. Gonna save here. Let's pray this is enough. There we go. Dead bodies animated by the hunger that moves have left clear tracks. The only thing that's left to do is to keep following them. Yeah, so we just gotta keep following them. We'll save here. So I think we gotta go this way, I would imagine. Yeah, we need to descend to the foot here, apparently. So let's see how we fare here. Mobility check. That's a load. But this is going to be where the these creatures are probably, you know, harboring, you know, a lot of resource, but we'll see. We shall see. Another fail, but that's fine. We can easily load this until we get a success, because the experience is going to be really good for us if we succeed. Alright. Another fail. Jeez, hold on. Man, we're just rolling poorly. Damn. Gotta get better. It's a 40% chance to beat it, but hey. If we do succeed, it's gonna be way better for us, so YOLO. There we go, finally. Okay, we'll save here. This is supposedly the area that we're looking for. Clear the way. Athletics check. Okay. Nice. It's cleared, and now we got cave here. So we'll save, and let's do some investigation. Into the cave where the chaos spawn live. Hello, a devoured horse. Let's destroy the lair. Alright, move Ulbrig back, because we don't need him here. Okay, 5 foot. Now, these swarms, they... I need to check something real quick, actually. No, these... Intimidating won't really change much, I do believe. So, yeah. Oh, no, wait, it... Yeah, no, hold on. Can they be feared? They are vulnerable to fear effects, so that is something worth noting, to be fair. Okay. So they can be feared. That's the thing. Ow. Okay, we're going to be suffering a lot of damage, but, I mean, we do get fast healing, to be fair, so it's not like it's a huge loss. Just have to overcome these guys by dealing as much damage as we possibly can. And hope that's enough. Okay, out. So weird that they're doing certain things here. Regardless, we should be fine. That was one of the swarms. Pretty easy to deal with. Alright. I think the only thing is that we need a lot more healing in a short period of time, so the fast healing superpower is going to be really good for us, I think. Among other things, of course, but I digress. We've managed to clear out the enemy. We will fast heal thanks to the flag that we got, so... Wait, hold on. Oh no, we don't have fast healing here. Oh dear. Well, it's not that bad a thing. Like, we just don't get our flag benefits, which sucks, but yeah, could be worse. We've got plenty of healing, so we'll be fine. There we go. That should be enough. We'll save. We are going to be using a lot of healing then, if we're going to be dealing with... If we're going to be dealing with this many foes with no fast healing, this is going to be a pain. But we'll manage, I guess. We'll just have to out-heal the damage we suffer. Okay, we're dealing with some devoured guardsmen. Not a fan, but, you know, we do what we can here. Charge. Oh no, that's 4 individuals. Jesus. Okay, this is not going to be fun. Oh no. Oh god. Okay. This is probably going to be hellish, to say the least. Oh god. 26. 20. Ugh. That's horrible damage. You know what? I might even... Yeah, let's load here. That's actually concerning. We're going to need to do more than that. We're going to need somebody to actually help us here. So we're going to need to rely on we're going to heavily rely on summons here. Just a little bit. Just to give us a bit of an edge in combat here. Okay. Start out with, let's take this off. And let's see, what can we do here? So the problem is that these swarms deal a absurd amount of damage, I do believe. Yeah, their damage type is different, is the thing. God, okay. What can we do here? I mean, literally any summon would be ideal. We could also transform ourselves into a different form. Because we could do AoE cone damage, to be fair. You know what? That might actually be a good idea. Yeah, let's try a dragon form. We'll try transforming into a silver dragon, see how we fare here. It's gonna last us around 6 minutes, that's perfectly fine. There we go. Let's just do some breath damage, why not? See how we fare with that. Alright, you guys are gonna start moving. Ow. Okay. But yeah, no, I guess we're just moving into a transformation here. We're gonna focus on the Boga Swarm here. There we go. But yeah, no, we're doing dragon transformations now, I guess. With this transformation, I do believe we get some benefits, so it's not all that bad, to be fair. Yeah, we actually get DR Magic 10. Magic. So that's nice. We get some absurd damage boosts. We get 10 to we get 10 strength, 8 con, 8 natural armor bonus. Yeah, Dragonkind 3 is absurdly powerful. It's literally a bastion for combat, so we're probably going to be relying heavily on it, as far as I'm concerned. There we go. 5 foot. Yeah, nope. These guys are going to have a rough time dealing with us, as expected. In fact, this might be our method of actually doing combat from now on. At least for a little while, anyways. Okay, there we go. The Boga Swarm is now down to 22. Respectable. Could do better, though, but whatever. We will make it work. Alright, now it's just 2. As long as we're dealing minimal damage... Well, as long as we're dealing damage to them, that's perfectly fine by me. Now it's just a devoured guardsman. And I do believe we're fine. There we go. We're not doing too well, but you know what? We're doing better than we could have been. How is our stats? Okay. Because of Master Shapeshifter, we do get a +4. Our entire icon is just absurdly large, which is fun. But yeah, no, the Polymorph gives us 10 strength boost on top of the 4 that we're getting from Dragonkind. So we're getting an absurd boost no matter what we do. This is the point in time where I would probably say that going strength is probably more ideal, but... The only issue is that we won't be able to heal as intended unless we get Ivu back, so that is another thing that we gotta keep in mind as we're traveling around in this form. We've managed to deal with the threat, though, so that's good. Oh, we got some of this. We got a Trap Springer Gloves. These give us a 5 to all trickery skill checks, which is always nice. Through the narrow opening, you see a way out to the other side of the river. This is where the hunger that moves came through. Yasena should know about this. Well, at least we figured out the problem. Oh, it's huge. You think their chieftain knows about the monstrosities sitting right under their town? Is that a... That's a purple worm. Huh. Did you see that? It swallowed him up and didn't even choke. Well, there goes our big fella. Give it time and it'll become another pile of creeping dead meats. A fiendish purple worm. 45 AC, 40 flatfoot, touch of 15. No kidding. Now the question is, could we handle such a beast? I don't think we could. Well, I mean, we could, maybe. How is our defenses currently? We got 42 to AC. We'd be pushing it, but we could try. I mean, it's only one attack that we'd have to worry about, being the bite, but even then, that's not going to be viable. Athletics of DC 33. We do have a 21 currently, so we could try. Why not? Let's give it a shot. Why not? Let's load. Let's try and get a success here. Apparently we failed. I do want to at least succeed here, so I'm going to do that. If I succeed, then we get more experience, which is good. And a 33, if we do succeed that, oh god, that's going to be a juicy amount of experience, I would imagine. But yeah, no, doing this is necessary, so give it a moment. Or give me a moment, rather. I'm getting there, it's just a matter of succeeding. We don't necessarily need to kill the worm just yet. We're gonna have to do a loop around in Act 4 anyways, to get the kills off, so... It's not like we have to do it right now, but it is something that we can do. Eventually. God. Not doing too well on the successes here, but we're trying our best. Okay. Okay, man, we're continuing to fail, Jesus. Well, give it time, we'll get a success eventually, it's just a matter of time. Alright. Okay, how is our DC? Yeah, we got a 33, we've got... Modifier of 11. Why 11? Oh, we got an 11, okay, so we're currently suffering from encumbrance for some reason. Ah, bugger. Okay, that would explain it. We're not actually getting our bonuses because of, yeah, we're not getting our bonuses here, which sucks. Even though we should be getting an absurd amount because of our, you know, polymorph form. That's stupid. Alright, well, I guess I'm polymorphing back. That sucks. Whatever. We can do it as a phase shape here, I suppose. There we go. Athletic failed, that's fine. We can easily just make this work. We'll just have to do some finagling here. I think if we were going to go anything, we should probably go Simildon, because that will get us the charge, and it'll get us the flanking and all that jazz. Let's see. We've got an 18 athletics here with our current strength, so it's a little bit more realistic here. There we go. We got a success. 1,440. Pretty fine. Alright, let's unpolymorph here. Okay, so we're going to need a buff up here, because this is going to be quite the danger. Oh, we got bull strength for 5 minutes, not bad. Alright, let's prep here. First, obviously, we need to heal. There we go. Down to full health. Good. Alright, we got mage armor. What else do we need? Longstrider is a no-go. Shield is... This is definitely a shield moment here, I think. So 35. Shield of Faith is not going to cut it. Shield of Faith, nope. Bless is absolutely a must. That'll give us a boost of +1. Blessed Weapon is not going to be really needed here, I don't think. Bark Skin will give us a 37. Cat's Grace will give us a boost of 39. Delay Poison was always nice, because I do believe this creature does have a poison effect. Fox's Cunning is not going to cut it, but we can use Owl's Wisdom to give ourselves an edge. Okay. What does this creature do? I think it does acid damage, if I recall correctly. Or at least it should have an acid ability. No, it doesn't say it has an acid, but I figure it would. I guess it doesn't. I thought it did, but usually purple worms are associated with acid, so had to assume. You never know. Regardless, let's see. Sense Vitals will give us an edge in damage to start out with. That's always going to be nice. Don't need Bull's Strength. We don't need Fox's Cunning. We are going to use Haste here to give ourselves a bit of an AC boost here. Magic Fang Greater is tempting, but not required. Actually, no. We are going to need Magic Fang here. This creature, I don't think, has swarm effects currently on it. So we don't necessarily need to do anything there, but we are going to need to do this. We are then going to swap over to the Amulet Evangel Fist, so that way all of our attacks has it. What else? This is probably one of the instances I will use Magical Vestment Armor to give ourselves a bit of an AC boost on top of everything. It's only a minor boost, but it's still something. Reduced Person is absolutely a must to increase our AC even further. And once we polymorph, this encumbrance won't be a problem. Cleanse, we shouldn't need it. Icy Prison. Holy Sword, nope. The polymorph into a Symboldon is probably going to be the go-to next. We don't need Good Hope. Don't need the Quickens. Arden's Raft, nope. Heroism Greater is probably going to be our saving grace, so we will use that now. That'll give us a severe boost to our attacks and damage. Alright. The only thing I am worried about this purple worm is that it has a swallow effect, I believe. Which is going to be nasty. That's assuming it hits, of course. But we will have to see how things pan out. But yeah. We will use Greater Invisibility here. That will help us a little bit. And then we use the final ability that we're going to be utilizing, and that is going to be the... I guess we could use Ice Body, which will make us arguably more durable, but we shouldn't need to. Yeah, let's use the Symboldon shape here. That's going to be arguably our best choice. We could probably go for the polymorph on Dragonkind 3, but I much prefer the idea of doing this. The Symboldon has the advantage of fully attacking while charged, so that's just OP in general. Alright. While it's flat-footed, it's got an AC of 40. We've got a 25% chance that we're not going to hit our target, but whatever. We should be able to outmaneuver this fiendish purple worm. Assuming we get the initiative, that is. It's down to half health. And the Boga Swarm inside of it. Oh. That's gonna be nasty. It is still flat-footed. For some reason. Alright, we killed the giant worm in its lair. By some goddamn miracle. We are just gonna march away here with Ulbrig. The Boga Swarm is absolutely trying its best to get a kill on here. We are gonna need to load, however, because the Boga Swarm is not going to stop until, yeah. So we need to have the swarm thing on. But yeah, no, the we don't need to shield or anything of that nature. We just need to just combo the ever-living hell at this thing before it gets the chance to do anything. Don't even need a heal, I don't think, for this particular instance. But other than that, we should be fine. Okay. Let's prepare the buffs. This time, we don't necessarily need to worry about the shield or all that things. We just need to focus on damage and to hit, anyways. Okay. There we go. Do we need Barskin? Not for this. Cat's Grace helps. Owl's Wisdom, we don't need. We just need to focus on to hit. There we go. Sense Vitals. Haste will get us an extra attack. Magic Fang Greater is going to be useful here in this particular instance. Because we can't rely on our +2. We're going to do Reduced Person to increase our to hits. We will use Greater False Life to make sure we're going to be fine. Greater Invisibility. What else? I think we just need Heroism Greater, so we'll use the potion version. There we go. Symboldon form. Alright, we got a 34. It's one less than what we would have gotten, but that's fine. Alright, there we go. Let's do it. This should be fine. We want Ulbrig to basically be out of sight and out of mind. And we could just combo the magical purple worm here. Nearly got him down. The Boga Swarm is coming to us, as expected. What are you going to do? You're going to shatter, okay. But thankfully, we can easily just combo out the ever-living hell of this thing. There we go. And that's that. Honestly, I thought that was going to be more dangerous, but thankfully, it wasn't. So that's good. That is convenient for us. Nice. We'll grab everything here. Alright, let's save, and let's burn this thing down.
They'd better start running.
Alright, probably for the best that we dealt with this purple worm. Alright, but for our difficulty, we've managed to get... How much experience? About 5,000. Split between me and Ulbrig. We would have gotten 10k if it were done alone, but other than that, we should be fine. We should let Ysera know about this, though, because, obviously, pretty nasty surprise to have there. Pretty nasty in hindsight. We can now ascend to the top here. Pretty simple stuff. And we should be good. There we go. Mobility check of 1,440. We will save here. And let's head back to the village and warn her of the situation that's playing out. At least we dealt with the purple worm, though. That would have caused a lot of problems in the future. to say the least. That's fun. Okay. I think we can pass over to Talisman to anything here, maybe? Regardless, Yasena. I know where the hunger that moves came from. A cave under Gunrun, then. I'll send word to Sigvorn right away. We must block that passage so that the hunger that moves may never appear so close to town again. Thank you for your help. Please, take this belt as a gift. It belonged to my grandfather, and now it will serve you well. And we get 7,200 experience for that. Nice. Of course, there is more more than that, of course, but, you know, we're getting there. This belt of physical form is really good for us, because it gives us a 4 dex and con. This basically negates the amount, or the necessary amount needed to use, words. It basically I need to give up. Put simply, we just don't need to use Scrolls of Cat Grace anymore. We could just use that belt and it would save the problem. Okay. We can't go any further unless we convince the Axeman that we can go through, so I guess we'll give it a go. Why not? I'm an honored guest of your chieftain. The guard looks up at you, and an awkward smile appears on his face. Alright, for you, I think I can make an exception. No sense in keeping you at the sick. You look decent. I mean, you look good. And anyways, I don't want to cause any problems with Sigvorn. Yeah. Not sure what that girl was doing, but whatever. I guess, wait, is this the 6 zone? Then, or what? No, this isn't the 6 zone. This is the 6 zone. Okay. Is it? I don't know. Hey. Okay, so that is the 6 zone. Okay, so the quarantine zone is basically over there. And this is the normal zone. So we were basically on the quarantine zone, period, anyways. So it wouldn't have changed much, would it? Oh well. No big deal. Just means we gotta investigate a bit further, huh? Oh, hello. The tall man in an unshowy but expensive suit calls your name. Sorry to bother you, I heard so much about you. I couldn't miss an opportunity to see with my own eyes. Where are you and your companions from? I'm a crusader from Dresden. The merchant's eyes light up even more. A crusader from Dresden, imagine that. Very interesting. I usually see Numerian travelers here and the occasional Ustalov. You really are a special visitor. But anyways, forgive my curiosity. I imagine you have questions? Or you would like to see my merchandise? Who are you? I used to be asked that a lot, but I'm basically just gonna go through. What would you say if this merchant has some business to discuss with you? What kind of business are you referring to? Fair enough. Information first, decisions later. You're a shrewd one. I can see that right away. And that's the reason I'm making this proposal. I suppose you've heard about the trouble in the Wolf Goddess Temple by now. In case you haven't, here's the nutshell. For a long time now, the temple has been besieged by demons. Goddess power prevents them from getting in, but they have no intention of leaving either. Managed to find out the demons are likely coveting a certain knickknack that's inside the temple. Well, knickknack is one way of putting it. Some might prefer ancient relic. Really just an old piece of wood with a rich history. As long as it stays in the temple, the monsters won't leave this town in peace. If you happen to get inside sometime, take a good look around. Ideally, I would like to acquire this item, but I would also welcome any information. Is it actually in the temple? What does it look like? Where it's being kept? Get the idea? I'm prepared to pay handsomely for anything you tell me about it. What sort of gear do you have? Well, obviously you have Swarmbane clasps, so that's fun. Uh, Quiver of Rose Thorns. Oh god, these are insane items. Alright, let's see. Weapons. Locust Shepherd's Staff. While holding this +2 staff, you gain DR 5 against attacks of swarms. Melee attacks with the staff deal additional 3d8 to all swarms, even those that would normally be immune to weapon damage, and the wielder can use the staff to cast Remove Sickness 3 times per day. Interesting. There's a few other good things here and there, nothing too crazy, but it's items. Armor. Arrow Guard is a pretty good item, I must admit, but nothing that we really need. Barding of Tenacity is a good item, but again, you know how it be. Chainmail of Camaraderie. Nothing that we really need. Scorching Bracers. You can cast Scorching Ray 3 times per day as a 12th level caster, and it also increases save DC against all Evocation School spells by 2. Pretty good item. Midnight Hunter's Ring. An enhancement bonus to dexterity, and your attacks against lycanthropes gain a +2 to attack on, or +2 enhancement on attack rolls. In addition, once per day, you can apply the effects of haste for 5 rounds. It's okay, not really that great. Could be better. We got Wand of B-Shape, which is interesting. Ooh! Wait, hold on. Wand of Blur. That's an instant buy. That's too good to pass up. There's also the Wand of Displacement. Getting that is also a necessity, rather. I don't think I need to elaborate how useful those things are. We'll grab all those Cure Light Wounds potions, I suppose. There we go. Sell some items here. We're going to need the potions, obviously. You never know. Sell that. There we go. That's reducing it to 7,700. We do have a ring that gives us a +5 to trickery anyways. Yeah, +5 confidence bonus on all trickery checks. All perception and trickery. So these gloves are pretty useless, so we'll sell those. But yeah, no, the Blur and Displacement, as well as the healing potions, are a really good boon. The Wand of Haste is pretty nice, in hindsight, which would really do us good. As is the Wand of False Life, technically, but yeah. We should be fine. That should be enough for now. No need to go too overboard here. Okay. Alright, there we go. We'll just wrap it up here. There you go. A troubled merchant. What's going on here? Are you the heroes who helped fight off the hunger that moves at the gates? So you know how to handle those abominations. You may help me out too. The emotion sizes you up with his eyes and clicks his tongue in a friendly manner, clearly liking what he sees. I'm Blemming, an upstanding citizen and merchant of this town. Ask anyone, everybody who knows me here. I made a living bringing back certain goods from Numeria. Of late, however, I haven't been able to bring back anything. I'm going to move this stock into Mountain Pass, and now my caravans can't get through. If you help me, you can be sure I'll see that you're well rewarded. Define the problem, and I'll see if I help. Okay. I haven't seen it myself, obviously, but many of my people escaped with their lives, and then they all say that we're attacked by hunger moves. Now everyone flatly refuses to go with them without heavy escorts. Where am I supposed to find people to do the job? Sigvorn has no manpower to spare on account of the quarantine, so will you do it? Protection missions are not our forte, is the problem. We won't be able to do this, but we can try. I'll try. That's great. That's just great. My lads are sitting near the fisher folks' houses by the wall. Tell them I sent you and they'll explain the rest. Why would they attack a caravan? Alright, so he doesn't really have anything that's worth buying. What do you want, barkeep? The owner of our small but cozy tavern. You don't look like a local. Make sure you come by if you need a quiet place to snooze. We don't really need to snooze right now, so we'll just leave that be. But yeah, we should be fine. Oh, hello. Where did we get a whole crate? Don't worry. Comes from Gramps' pantry. Great man he was, my Gramps. Crazy wild moonshot, I'm telling you. Don't be a chicken. Oh god. What have you done? You fool. And this is why you don't... Hey, my buddy, why did he run away like that? He just looked at me and went all... Ah, I can't see my hands. Where'd they go? Where'd my hands go? Am I dead? I'm sort of see-through. My brother told me drinking would be the death of me, and she was right. Help me, brother. Who are you? You're invisible. It's not a ghost? Been cursed? Did Graham do this to me for stealing his liquor? It sounds like your grandfather was an alchemist. No, he is. Come to think of it, the liquor bottles were a little small. Gramps, why would you do this to me? So you drank your grandfather's liquor. I'll think of something. I mean, the easiest way would be to use Dispel Magic, right? Yeah, the invisible drug, there you go. Yeah, this is gonna be a dangerous situation, but whatever. Yeah, we got a lot to cover, to say the least. And my god, is it gonna be crazy amounts of, tedium. But, you know what? Quests among quests are gonna get us, you know, things, so it's nice. Alright, let's go up here, I guess. Let's go talk with our chieftain here. At least these guys seem to be preparing for the best. Certainly Swole, at least. Doing their good jobs. Regardless, we should probably inform Ulbrig, well, we should inform the chieftain about these developments that have appeared. Numerian spellcasters in a Sakorian settlement is an interesting situation, though. I must admit. Grab this. Owl's Cowl. Ooh, that's a really good one. +6 enhancement bonus to Wisdom. If the wearer benefits from any shifter aspect, they also gain a +2 circumstance bonus to damage with all natural attacks. If the cowl is worn together with the cat's boots, the wearer additionally gains a +2 circumstance to AC. Huh. Do we have cat's boots? I don't think we do yet. But that is a good thing that we managed to find this, because that means we've got a plus... But we're going to get more armor, essentially, which is really nice. That's a really good thing to have. Okay, we're gonna save here and talk with what's-his-face and let him know about the situation at hand first. And we'll go from there. Hey, Zigborn. How did you even get across this side? I'll be having a few choice words with the guards at the crossing. Come on in, since you're here. Do you need any help with the quarantine? No, I'll handle it just fine. I already sent off for a healer. Jord, my advisor, took care of it. The healer is delayed in coming, of course. You think he'd hurry his nag a little after the fortune I paid him? Well, no point fuming over it. He'll be here any day now. Why won't you let Yasena help? If you've talked to her, you probably understand the reason yourself. She's a heedless one. She believes Serena will protect her from everything. And she'll walk through fire armed with that faith. And the disease is dangerous. 3 of our people have died already. That's why I've put all the sick into one house and put a guard on the door. It's the safest thing I can do until the healer gets here. There's something else. The reason why you see are so troubled by the whole thing. The disease reared its head after the feast day. Do you know which feast it was? It was the honor in our wolf, Yasena, is in charge of. The preparations every year. So she torments herself. She feels guilty, and it takes a clear head to deal with any serious job. You have an advisor. His name is Bjordulf. I brought him all the way from Numeria. He was in my party. It wasn't much use in combat, but he applied himself here. What do you know about the disease? Bah, barely anything. It all began right after the feast in the honor of our Serena. They haven't even taken the garlands off the gates that evening when the first one fell sick. Maybe they brought in the disease along with some foreign goods. Maybe it's something else, but people are hurting and dying. Talk to Bjord, he can tell you more. And your people might not last until help arrives. Sigvorn's hand curls into fists and his brow furrows. I am aware. What do you guys suggest I do then? I can't get a healer from Mustahav, the border's closed. Not that I want anything to do with ghouls. Alright. It can't hurt. Go. Have a look if you like. I'll tell my people to let you go where you please. But Yasena is not allowed to go anywhere near the sick. If you figure out a way to weed out the disease, come and we'll talk. Okay. I'm just going to quickly go through the dialogue here. Why not? If you want to read it, just pause the stream. Go from there. That sort of thing. Alright. And Bjordulf. Bjordulf, advisor to the chieftain, at your service, Outlanders. I'm strongly advising you against looking into this matter. Why would famed warriors like you concern yourselves with quarantine? I won't go against the chief's orders. Ask me whatever you want to know. How long have people been ill? A couple of days. Since the evening of our feast day in honor of Serena the Protector. Alright, what are the symptoms of the disease? The symptoms are horrible indeed. Stomach cramps, weakness, and fever. The affliction brings down strapping men, as well as children and the old. Take my advice, do not venture close to the sick, or their bodies. Serena protects those who protect themselves. And what about you? I don't know, this feels weird. This feels really weird. Like, yes, I understand, but God, it feels like there's more to this than meets the eye, and it's concerning me a little bit. Just a tiny bit, not anything that's gonna be too problematic, but is still concerning. But yeah, let's deal with the drunkard first before we go any further. Might as well, right? What a smart boy, hello. That's right, I come from far away. Okay, your sinner summoned a spirit of Great Wolf, and that evening there was a man handing out food, and he didn't even want any money for it. You know the person who was handing out food at the celebration? I don't know him, but I did see him. He was like you, from somewhere else. Said he was a pilgrim. He went from house to house giving out meat totally free of charge. He's got a camp there and some guard golems. Well, that's... okay, interesting. Well, that's a lead if I've ever seen one. Jesus. They say the brightest star burns the quickest. What are you grieving over? You only bit 3 people, and every one of them deserved it. That fought from Muslav, Mr. Cray, and a couple of outsiders. Was this your dog? Where did you get the food you gave the dogs? Some pilgrim. That's... okay. I think I know what's going on. This pilgrim, whoever it is with golems, is the cause for all this mess. Or at least, potentially. Indicates poisoning, yeah. So it's not a disease, it's poison coming from a pilgrim that's doing some problems here. Curious things happened to one of the townsmen. He drank a potion. He drank a potion and turned invisible. Serena preserve us. Where did he find a whole crate? No matter. We must teleport sap and quickly. He simply go around mixing potions so carelessly. Bring me the vials left from whatever they drank, and here's a short list of things I need. You can obtain one for Cray, a merchant from Mustalov, and the other from Sigvorn. Once you have everything, I will help. Hello, Rowan. But yeah, no, I think I got a rough idea of what's going on, given just the brief, situation that we've seen there. This pilgrim seems to be the root cause for all these poisonings, which is... it's not a disease, it's poison, as was plainly clear, or as was plainly declared. There's the infirmary here as well, so we can investigate here as well. Let's see. If it's a poison, then we won't be afflicted by it. Well, assuming it is a poison, that is. Well, we won't be afflicted by it, is the core thing here. As long as we don't eat the tainted meat, we're basically good. I feel so rotten. I don't even know if I'm alive or dead anymore. Have you been feeling sick for long? Can you describe your symptoms? When did you fall ill? Okay. Knocking on my door and offering me some baked cabbage and meat. Did the other sick town folk take the food too? Okay. Well, that does answer the situation. It does appear that, it's not a sickness, it's poison. Huh. Supposedly the illness doesn't pose... no, it does pose a risk to animals. Yeah, no, it's only if you eat the meat is the thing. So we've got our culprits. We know what we need to do. We need to deal with these... it's literally an intended attack on the, town. The question is, why? That's the thing. Now, if I recall the Numerian, if I recall Numerian history correctly, Numerians are well renowned for being, Yeah, no, if I recall correctly, they're very renowned for being slavers, I do believe was one of the things. So it's very possible that this is the same instance that's going on with the Marians, but we'll have to see. Greetings, hero of the Hazy Prophecy. Have you had a look around? How do you like our good room? It's rather nice here. Yusuna asked me for something from this list. If Yusa wants to help that dimwit, I won't object, except I'm sick of that back teeth of him. His antics may be minor, but this molehill has already grown into a mountain. Tell him to come to me for the cure. I'll lock him up and let him sit and think for a while. Trust me, a day or two spent pondering his life choices will do wonders for him. Ah, yeah, the reasons for quarantine. Let's skip the pleasantries and get down to business. I hear you've gone and stirred up all gun removals, so tell me, did you work out anything about this affliction of ours? I have figured out some things. You got a problem like a wolf and a slab of meat. You won't drop it for love nor money. I'll listen well to what you have to say. I'm certain that this is no disease. Not a disease? What makes you say that? Only the healer from Numeria is capable of determining that. Don't listen to them, my chief. We should wait for the healer. We've waited long enough already. Now we're going to listen to whatever our guest has to say. Not long before the sickness broke out, a suspicious person was seen in town claiming to be a pilgrim. He was giving out food for free. What could be the cause for such generosity? Strange. Why would any pilgrims come here? We worship Serena, of course, but who outside our town would know about her temple and come all the way here? And as for handling out food, what a load of nonsense. Have you heard anything about this Bjord? I saw the fellow, but what does it matter? I don't see why he's relevant, Chief. He's just an ordinary pilgrim. His food could have been spoiled or poisoned, and the pilgrimage is a perfect cover story for a spy. You saw him and didn't check? Disappointed you, Bjord. I talked to the afflicted townsfolk. They all ate the pilgrim's food and fell ill soon after. They ate it and then got sick, is that right? Well, isn't that interesting? What's interesting about it? It's a completely ordinary coincidence. Who remembers what they ate on any given day? I found a dead dog. Its owner said the animal died after eating the meat pilgrim had handed out. A dog ate the pilgrim's food and died. Now there's something to consider. What's the pilgrims got to do with it? The sickness is highly contagious, that's all. Even animals aren't immune. All the evidence clearly indicates that someone deliberately poisoned the townsfolk. I think there's truth in your words. You can't write this off as coincidence. Bjord, didn't you tell me recently that you needed to send off some poison to deal with pests in the granary? Did I? Perhaps I did, but I've so much to do I can't keep track of it all. You saddled me with managing everything in the town. No matter what that is. I'm the one who has to do it. I'm the one who has to find the time. And has anyone ever thanked me for it? No, you take all the credit. That's what's got you so angry, Bjord. I've always valued the work you do. Valued you? You dragged me into this cursed place. You said it would be for a year, and 10 years later, you're still festering here. Don't like the sound of that, Sigvorn? Wake up, it's on your own. This place is a worthless hole in the ground. It seems your advisor has betrayed you, Sigvorn. Nonsense! Bjord may not be acting like himself, but he's no traitor. Tell them, Bjord. I'm so sick of you, you noble idiots. Sigvorn, this place is dying, and I don't want to die along with it. There are forces at work that we cannot overcome. It would be better to submit, to join their side. And there you have it, the difference between a clan and a band of mercenaries. You can trust people, you can have dealings with them for decades, but that doesn't make them kin. No. Bjord, tell me it's not true. You couldn't have betrayed your town like this. My town. I left my town to follow you. And you dragged me here, to this dying puddle of a devil's spit. Yes, I betrayed you, but you betrayed me first.
I'm gonna rip them in half.
Well, I'll be damned. Yep, I figured as such. Nemerians are, pretty nasty stuff. We're just gonna go for the... Yeah, let's go for the Nemerian casters here. Oh, hello. Summon. Alright, Ulbrig is probably gonna be in for a very bad time, but regardless, we should be fine. Bodyguards are gonna come in and do their thing. Yeah, these guys are gonna try their best to get some things in, but to no avail. There we go. Oh, a quarry. Oh, God. Ulbrig is not going to be in for a good time, to say the least. Okay, this is probably going to get him killed. Nope, it gets him unconscious. That's fine. I can work with that. At least this way he's not targeted, so that's good. Nice try. Okay, what are you gonna do? You're gonna go after Sigvorn. Oh, he's going down. Damn. And there goes Ulbrig. That's a load. God damn it. Okay, well, that's a load, obviously. Sucks to suck, I guess. Damn. That's annoying. Well, regardless, we should be able to beat this guy with ease. It's just a matter of getting Ulbrig in a safe place. So, yeah, no, we have the infirmary. We'll just quickly do it once over again. Get the conversations in. Yeah, so it's not disease. It's just poison. And the supposed pilgrim should be outside of town with golems, which is interesting. Alright, well, let's go over here and let's deal with this conversation here. And this time, we're gonna make sure that, yeah, we're gonna make sure our good old friend here is not gonna be within the, vicinity here. Alright, so before we do, Ulbrig, we want you right over to... here.
Quiet as a mouse.
Alright. Alright, there we go. Hopefully this is going to be a better result, but we'll see. Okay, we're going to move over here. There we go. Just make sure that, we basically need to make sure that, our good friend isn't going to be, targeted, basically. And given that, Sigvorn is not going to be killed during this, I don't believe. We should be fine. Just gotta make sure Sigvorn doesn't die here. Oh, there he goes. Combo this guy, there we go. That should make it a little easier for us, there we go. That's some serious fire snake incidents. Oh, there you go. There we go. Nice. Okay. Oh, a controlled fireball. Interesting choice. Okay. Bjordlof is, gonna be a rough one. We're gonna 5 foot away from him. There you go. Prevent him from actually attacking us too carelessly. Oh, he's going for a charge here. Interesting choice. Guess we'll focus on the Nemerian spellcaster next. Oh, fireball. Interesting choice. There we go. Sigborn is doing his best. There you go. Nice try. Okay, we're gonna 5 foot here. There we go. Alright. Your laugh. Oh, you managed to get a crit on me. Still not enough to actually finish me off, though. And if I do this... Done. We exposed the traitor. I would have never imagined that's what Bjorloff thought of me. I'll be. Wonder how much they paid him to betray me. It doesn't matter. Thank you for helping me expose that scoundrel. If only I knew the name of whoever hired him. Seems it will remain a mystery for now. Yasuna asked for something from the list. Yep. Will you lift the quarantine now? Of course I will. Not much use to us anymore, is it, that quarantine? That advisor of mine, the Viper. How much longer would he have had me fooled if you hadn't stepped in? Right you are. No time to be sitting idle. We have business to take care of. Indeed. Alright. We did get relatively injured. Let's see. Suspicious note. Carry on. Your talents have been noted, and my patrons have promised you a respectable future. Prone Shadow. And then... This contract for a Numerian healer has been written and signed, but has since been crumpled. More importantly, it should have been somewhere other than in the advisor's pocket. Okay. So yeah, no, this guy didn't even bother sending in a, means of, Yeah, this guy never even sent any, respectable means to actually get a healer presented in. Which is concerning, to say the least. But yeah, no, no healer or anything like that. That sucks. For them, anyways. We should probably rest with the barkeep in mind, but I digress. There is also the punishment of the drunkard, but we're trying to go for the dragon nature, so let's just be nice to him. I found the source of the sickness. Treachery in the very heart of Gunrun. When it is seeped into our land. In what quarter will the next calamity come? Your help has been invaluable and could not have come at a better time. But his story has struck fear and alarm in my heart, as though it's not yet over. Oh, okay, so we don't get a choice in the matter. One of the ingredients for the drunkard's antidote is in a merchant's possession. Okay. So I guess we need to talk with one of the merchants and we should be able to get what we need. So, yeah. Just a matter of time. I need some items on this list. Some poor soul has turned himself invisible accidentally, but he has sent a promise to cure him. Okay, yeah, no. These guys just really want to use him or just get him in prison. I'll be honest, I don't like these guys. Not some of them, but, you know, there's some good guys, some bad guys out there. Let's just be merciful for this poor sap. He doesn't deserve all this. Yeah. Wonderful. In such a short time, too. Here, tell him to drink this, and all as it should be. May the great Serena bless him. Good. Alright, let's make this guy visible again. And hopefully he will stop drinking potions like that, but... It's these sorts of small problems that, you know, a chieftain doesn't need to worry about, and even then, you don't need to punish the guy for it. Don't keep me in the dark here, brother. Did you find anything about me? Are you gonna start drinking again once you're invisible? Me? Drink. Not a drop. Never again. Just please help. The potion you drank was spoiled from being stored for too long. You shouldn't have brewed a potion. It's an interesting phrase of her. Raspberry and wolf fur, is it? The man who materializes before you looks overjoyed. My body. My dear old body. Thank you. Thank you. From now on, I'll be drinking once... Only to try and true stuff, I swear. I mean, I won't be drinking anything at all. I swear on Serena's tail I won't. You better not. Whatever. It's better we do the right thing, above all else. Alright. I think we're doing quite well. We still got a little bit more to do, I think, here. Let's see. Quarantine's been done. We gotta talk to the merchants about the trade routes. We gotta learn a few other things, I would imagine. Hall of Stone. Protect the Forest Temple. Find Vorteal. Quest of Knowledge. Okay. I think for the most part we're basically done. We just need to, I think what we'll do right now is we'll get a rest in. So we're gonna save here just to make sure this isn't a trap, because there has been times when these sorts of things do go against us. Let's see. We just need to... I think we can actually go into here. We should be fine. Put our good friend here for now. Let's choose a recipe to cook, because we might as well, right? We do have these skills necessary to make ourselves something nice. Let's see. Glowing Croissant gives us a full heal. Cursed Pilaf gives us a bonus to attack rolls for a day. Godspeed Salad gives us a 10 movement speed boost. I'm going to go with the Moss Potage. This is going to give us a +3 to all skill checks, which is arguably the best out of anything. It'll save us some time and some concerns. Of course, the Glowing Croissant... Well, no, the Cursed Pilaf would be a pretty good option, but I like this option better. Alright, we're going to be making Moss Potage. Haha. It's been a while since we've actually healed, but we did manage to get the 100% there. That's good. Some time has passed, but that's perfectly fine. We do get our companions now, as a result. And yeah, now we're fully healed. We've got our status effects here. We've got a lot of boons, to say the least, so we can enjoy a lot of that for from now on. Or at least for a bit anyways. Yeah, no, I guess we're gonna walk out of here for now. I'm satisfied with this result. We basically spent a few hours just resting. We'll be fine.
Let us press on.
Let us see what we run into. We're gonna actually polymorph here, I guess. To phase shape here. See what we run into. Alright, we've got Caravaneers. We're gonna talk with them later. Right now, I do just want to focus on exploring the area. Brass Golem Bodyguards. Okay, so this is the area where the culprit is. So we'll have to brace ourselves for combat there. Other than that, we should be fine. Okay, Tefon. Hello. Somebody's antsy. Whatever. Grab what we can here. Okay, so far so good. This is where the golem guards are. There's the caravaneer. Let's deal with the threat of the golem first before we start, you know, joining the caravaneers to go somewhere. You never know. But yeah, no, Stein's gonna be the priority here. We're gonna polymorph back temporarily. And we are going to buff up here, because we are going to need to do that much. Or at the very least, we should just get mage armor in. But yeah, no, golems are not going to be fun, to say the least. Not going to be a fun fight, to say the least. Well, among other things, anyways. Let's see. Solid hide armor. DR2. You know what? Let's see if wearing this keeps the DR, because that does matter. Alright, if we polymorph here, we lose the armor, but we do gain the benefits. Let's see. Martial, no DR. Okay, so if we wear armor, we don't get the effects of the armor either. So only when we're not polymorphed do we get the benefits of said armor, which, we'll take it off. We don't need it right now. It's only more weight on us, which is not cool. Alright. I do believe we're gonna run into some fights here, so let's brace for that, but other than that, we should be fine. In fact, before we do go, there is the Owl's Cowl. We're gonna wear that. That is gonna boost our AC up by 3. That's gonna make us really nice. Now, if we can find ourselves the Cat's Boots, which is a good combo, we can gain an additional +2 circumstance to AC. So, we just need to find those boots, which I'm not sure where we'll find them, but we will find them all the same. We're going to wear these because they give us a boost. And we should be good. We got the Mask of Rapid Bites. What else do we want to wear? Nothing really. I guess we could go physical form. This will give us a... Oh no, we get the medium weight because of that. Okay, if we take this off then. There we go. We are brought back to light, which gives us a 39 AC. Okay, so we got something going for us, at least. Do we need the Hunter's assistance here? I mean, if we can paralyze, it's basically game over for them at that point, but yeah, whatever. I guess for now we should be fine. The 39 AC is going to be really nice, so... We're basically near full AC to exposure with this setup here. Yep, for a 43, we're going to get 47 AC, technically. Dead Pilgrim. Oh! Hello. So this guy's already dead, huh? Well, that would explain how the disease managed to pass through. These guys are actually sentient. Huh. And these golems are going to work on their time to attack us as well, which is interesting. We'll move back here. Let's give everybody a wide girth away from these golems here. These golems are pretty bulky. 29 to hits, so we've got to get a 49 AC, essentially. Oh boy. Okay, this woman is flat-footed still. Yeah, we're gonna 5 foot back. Brass golems are gonna start moving to do some things here. Gonna have a rough time with the AC here, but we'll manage. Ooh, the 57 though. Ugh. Okay. That's a load then. I need to not only get additional 4 AC, but if I can get the 4 AC, we should be fine. Okay, so if I get the 4 AC, then I should be able to overcome this threat. With relative ease, no less. Okay, we're going to polymorph back. Okay, so we need to find a way to get more AC. The easiest way would be to use bark skin, I believe. We're doing our best with the cat's grace, though, but we'll have to figure out something else. I could also polymorph into a dragon. That is the alternative. I don't think I need to go that far. Wand of Blur would give us a 20% miss chance, so that's good. Let's use Scroll of Heroism. That'll give us a boost to our hits and all that. Shield would be the easy option. I don't want to use shield though, so we're just going to use, we're going to risk the bark skin here. This will give us just enough of a boost. That will be fine. Let's save here. Well, actually, hold on. Yeah, we should be fine. Alright, Heroism and Bark Skin will carry us for the majority. Bada boom. What are you gonna do? You're gonna march over, okay. Ow. I meant to charge, but whatever. We'll reload and get better results. I mean, it's not hard to get a charge in, given the target there is stationary, and the only thing that we gotta worry about is the golems. In fact, yeah, no, the golems are gonna be the only worry I have here. Now, if I do a blur here, this will give us a bit of an edge. We got 50 casts of it, so we should be fine. There we go. Charge in. The Boga Swarm has got a very good initiative, in hindsight. We got a absurdly good initiative ourselves, so that's fine. There we go. See, these guys have double attacks. They deal 2d6 fire damage to boot, which is a little bit of a concern. Right, forgot. I need to get the Swarmbane clasp. My bad. Need the Swarmbane clasp, otherwise I won't be able to deal damage to the Swarm, which seems to be the common occurrence here. Swarmbane clasp is absolutely reliant here, which sucks. But whatever. Whatever.
Together we stand.
Alright, we're gonna take this off. Swap it for the Swarmbane clasp, which seems to literally be the godsend here. Charge. Bada boom. Here we go. Alright, here they come. Ow. Miss. Okay, we are going to be suffering some fire damage from these bodyguards, but it could be worse, to be fair. Nice try. Ow. Okay, there we go. Man, these guys are getting a lot of 20s. Jesus. Shouldn't be getting that many. Okay, we're gonna move up here. There we go. Swarm's completely gone now. Now it's just the golems here. And at that point, it's just a matter of them hitting a 20 to hit us. The only thing that we gotta worry about is obviously the you know, damage that we're gonna take. We're gonna move back here so that we don't That way we don't have to worry too much about the golems, but yeah. It does appear that, the swarms are much smarter than we thought. Okay, we're gonna move up here. There we go. Alright, down to 8 HP. There we go. At least they're only doing one attack, which is way better than multiple, so it's not like it's a big deal. At this point, it just comes down to luck, right? Alright, it just depends on what construct we want to go for. I'm going to go for the 94 here, I think. And then we should be good. Alright. Yeah, just focus on the 94 here. Nice. We can't exactly... Well, we can try to flank them, but... I don't think they... Yeah, they don't take damage from precision, so no point in doing that. Yeah, Mind Affecting Fear, Charm, Stun, Death, Bitter Score, Drain. No, they can be flanked, to be fair. I'm gonna ready, up here, then. Or I'm gonna ready with the Bismuth here. We'll go with that in mind. Okay, we're gonna 5 foot here. There we go. Let's delay our turn until after here. There we go. Alright. There you go. Alright. Let's see how things go from here. Okay, you're still going after. Okay, that's good. That means we can now go after you and get some serious damage in from the sneak attacks. I'm willing to take 2 potential attacks as opposed to 1 here. It's a bit more risky, but that's fine, considering we get sneak attacks out. So there you go. I thought they were immune to sneak attack, but whatever. I guess we actually managed it in the end. But yeah, no, this guy was inflicted by the chaotic hordes that come with it. Another bloodstained note. Your talents in the art of poison are phenomenal. My chances will appreciate your work greatly. We consider these guard golems a gift. After all, we would not want any misfortune to befall one of our best agents. Crow and Shadow. Yet another individual, Crow and Shadow. So something's clearly going on here, and it's the Crow and Shadow that seems to be the issue here. Among other things, of course. Hello. Still alive, you Meiji mutt. Toss her aside. Our master will deal with her later. Oh, lovely. More Deskari shenanigans. Okay, Draknari Devastator. I do believe Draknari Devastators have a nasty ability that, yep, Enervation, as expected. Let's, disable our transformation temporarily here, so that way we can, equip, or rather use, the effect that we need. Which is here. There we go. Death Ward. Death Ward will prevent the negative energy from seeping into us, which is exactly what we want. We're going to save here. Pray that's enough. And we're going to charge in. Why not? Start with an aggressive initiative. We've got a higher initiative than all of them, so no reason to go forward. As far as I'm concerned. We can intimidate worst case. There we go. 5 foot. What are you gonna do? You're gonna go over? Okay, respectable choice. You have decided to, cause me to get confused. Okay. That's gonna suck, though. Ow. Hurt myself with the confusion. Not fun. Oh god, I'm doing nothing. Okay. Ow. Come on. Damn confusion. Ah. Oh well. Okay. 34, okay. Initiative's doing still well. That's impressive. We got 36 on that. That's impressive. Okay. This guy's still flat-footed. That's good. That means he's down. Alright, what are you going to do? You're going to do your drone shenanigans, as expected. Confused her for 16 seconds. Sucks to suck. But you know what? We're doing our best here. So we'll have to make do. Great. Okay. Can you at least attack, Stein? Like, come on. My man. Immunity to mind affecting is literally the only thing that would save us here, huh? God damn. Oh well. We're doing our best, given the circumstances, so whatever. No big deal. Okay. I mean, we got summon math. You know, we never did use the mutagen dexterity, did we? That is a long, hour-long boost, isn't it? I'll save it for a rainy day. I do believe there is going to be an instance where we're actually going to need it, but we'll have to see. We're probably going to move Ivu back up here, at least. That's about it. It seems like I've managed to overcome the threat, though, so that's good. Let's delay our turn until our Bismuth comes in. We wanted him to go over to here. There we go. Now we can do the attacks here. There we go, get some sneak attacks in. Ulbrig does need to remain stationary, though, so that is worth noting. Still get the cone damage, might as well. Oh, Bismuth is going to go down immediately, I would imagine. Okay, well, regardless. Not bad, not bad. There goes Bismuth, as expected. Five foot back here. Ivu, back up a bit. There we go. The drone. There goes Bismuth, as expected. Nice. What are you gonna do? Okay, you're gonna just do your maul, as expected. Alright, back up a bit. There we go. Ivu's gonna do his AoE there. There we go. Some extra damage. Done and done. Now we go for the combo here. There we go. Clear him out. 720 experience. We do lose our animal companion, but that is a small price to pay. We get to the Forest of Forgotten Spirits as a result. Now, I think we've basically covered the majority of everything here. There's a few other things I would imagine there is that we got to deal with, of course. So let's just have a good once-over the area before we, you know, take the plunge that way. But I do believe there's more this direction that we can check out, so we'll go this way and see what we find. If there is assuming anything at all, of course. There might not even be anything, as from what I can tell, there isn't. I feel like there's more than meets the eye here, though. I feel like that's the case. I'll have to do some exploration, though, here. No, it doesn't look like it. It does appear that we are going to be going to the Forest of the Forgotten Spirits, and we are going to be going to the Caravaneers to help out there as well. But I mean, hey, we've saved the Sakorian village from, whatever curse that befell it. We completely went in a completely different direction than I had originally first thought. But hey, I'm not complaining. So, yeah, I think we are going to wrap it up here. We've managed to get to the Forest of Forgotten... Well, we've gotten to the Forest of Forgotten Spirits. I will need to do a quick... Well, I'm going to have to do a Google search when I, after I wrap things up, to figure out what we do with the Caravaneer here. Because I do feel like this is going to be a protection mission. And I don't think I'll be able to handle it. But we'll see. We'll see. Probably what we're going to have to do is going to have to rely on Ivu summoning some units. And among other things. And we'll go from there. But I digress. I am going to wrap it up here. I hope you guys enjoyed today's stream. I know I did. And I will see you guys next stream. Take care, everybody, and have a good day.